As the corridors of power in Tehran descend into a state of absolute chaos, a terrifying new reality has emerged that could push the entire Middle East into a point of no return. Reports are surfacing that the Iranian military has effectively staged a silent coup, launching massive missile strikes on neighboring nations without the knowledge or permission of their own president, with the supreme leader nowhere to be found and a wanted fugitive now pulling the strings of the war machine. The world is left asking a chilling question: is anyone actually in charge of Iran, or has the tiger finally turned on its master? Good day, you're watching the Global Observer, and I want you to stay right there. Our lead story today decodes a high-stakes power struggle that has left the Iranian government paralyzed and the international community on edge. Imagine you are the leader of a nation at war, but your own generals are making life or death decisions behind your back. This is the nightmare facing Iran's president, Masud Pezeshkian. While he was elected to bring reform and peace, his own military, the IRGC, is busy lighting up the skies over the United Arab Emirates with drones and missiles. Since late February, the UAE has had to knock down over 500 ballistic missiles and thousands of drones. But the real shock came this Monday. Pezeshkian reportedly found out about the latest strike the same way the rest of the world did, by watching the news. He didn't get a phone call. He didn't get a briefing. He was completely locked out. He has called this behavior madness and irresponsible, warning that these rogue actions are driving the country towards a total collapse. It is like a pilot trying to land a plane while the engineers in the back are busy setting fire to the engine. To understand how this mess happened, you have to look at how Iran is built. It's not like a normal country. Usually the president is the boss, but in Iran, the military answers to the supreme leader. The problem is the current supreme leader, Mujtaba Khamenei, hasn't been seen in public for months. It's like a referee who walked off the field in the middle of a championship game. With Khamenei missing, the IRGC generals have stepped in to take full control. They have built a wall around the leadership, blocking the president from giving reports or even getting a meeting. This isn't just a disagreement, it is a total power grab in military fatigue. The government is stuck in a deadlock, and the men with the guns are the ones now making the laws. The man now effectively running this war machine is IRGC commander Ahmed Vahidi. And here is the scary part. Vahidi is an international wanted man. He has an Interpol red notice on his head for his role in a 1994 bomb. This means the person making military and political decisions for Iran right now can't even travel to most countries without being arrested. How do you negotiate a peace deal when your top general is a fugitive who can't sit at the conference table? Vahidi has made it clear that since the country is at war, the military should manage everything. He has pushed aside the parliament and the foreign minister, creating a shadow government that only cares about escalation, not diplomacy. President Pezeshkian isn't going down without a fight. He is desperately banging on the door, trying to get a meeting with the supreme leader to stop these rogue attacks. He is warning that Iran's economy is on the verge of a heart attack. He says if the fighting doesn't stop, the entire financial system could go under in less than a month. He knows that if they keep hawking the United States and its allies, the retaliation will target Iranian oil and energy, leaving common citizens with nothing. But his warnings are hitting a brick wall made of generals. There is a massive gap between the president, who wants to save the economy, and the military, which wants to expand the war. This is a strategic horror show, dear viewers. On one side, you have the president begging for peace. In the middle, you have a foreign minister trying to keep trade routes open. And on the other side, you have the IRGC shouting "Chad," firing missiles. It's a country with 3 voices and 0 plan. When the military stops listening to its government, the danger isn't just for the enemies across the border, it is for the people living inside. The world is watching to see if cooler heads can finally break through that bolted door, or if the rogue generals will lead the nation into a fire it can't escape. Thank you for watching the Global Observer. I am your host, and I wish that you keep an eye out for more.